Let's see if this works. Whoa. Yo, Dry 7, Naki WWW, Golden Yami. How y'all doing tonight? Also, I'm kind of on a new setup, so if the audio's a little unbalanced, like the music's too loud or whatever, just let me know. Hey, Emery, Dandy Falcon, Rindo CG, Alma One Draw, Mishimali. What up, Dan? Any of you go to Lightbox this year? Hopefully it'll go next year. Nice. Yeah, I only went Friday. This year. Saw a couple of cool people. But otherwise, it was pretty chill. Definitely not as big as last year. I don't know if we'll ever top that. Rin, Coffee House. A lot of first time chatters. Ain't no way you get to tune into a hoser stream. Yeah, it's kind of out of the blue. Super random. I don't think I ever really stream at this time either. Of the day, I mean. I don't know. I was exceptionally bored today. Last year's box Bud Light box looked insane. It was pretty wild. At some point I was like, oh my god, there's so many people. This is kind of spooky. People are just like walking up and being like, is this the Lightbox, or is this the Box Bud group server thing? But I mean, it was cool. Pretty fun time. But maybe it's good that we got a break this year. Because even just like walking around the convention center, not really doing much, but at the end of the day I was like about ready to pass out. What's up, Yume? Shaggy Doo. Finally caught a stream, nice. Mundane day. Is that how your day is going? Because relatable. Sometimes you just need a mundane day. I've been wanting more mundane days every day. How was Lightbox? It was alright. I think it was like walking around, they're just like equally, like there's so many good artists. They all just kind of blended together. I was kind of hoping for like more shitpost people. But it's still cool. I never realized how far Pasadena was. It's like, man, I was thinking about going today. Also. And then I thought about like the drive back on Friday, and I'm like, nope. So it would have been nice to like buy some stuff, but I still got stuff from the previous Lightbox that I never opened. Not enough was like maybe not buy like get any books or anything like that. It's okay. If I ever had like any reason to go to Lightbox, it's just like to see a couple people. I think Rectaz is going to the office on Monday with his friends, so That'll be cool. Hey, thanks, Molly. It's actually been a long time since I've like sketched anything, so I feel like incredibly rusty. Whoa, Cinnamon Moon. Long time. How have you been? Rust builds flavor. Does it though? You got married. Whoa. Congrats. Anniversary in 6 days already, dang. A lot of time has passed. I take it you've been doing well then? Got so used to doing committed back to back that I don't even know what to draw. Oof. You'll find it. I'll find it again. It's a sound I haven't heard in forever. Actually, I'm trying to find a reason to like keep drawing. Been pretty out of it lately. In fact, today I was so out of it. I was like, I should stream. And here we are. You mean drawing besides work? Yeah. I do like less and less personal stuff every day. Because, I mean, all I used to do was, like, League fan art. And, I mean, technically work is kind of like League fan art. So now I got, like, nothing to do outside of that. Besides play games and feel guilty about playing games. It's just weird. I don't feel like I should feel guilty. Maybe like before when I was like grinding, and like games would eat up into like potential goal-seeking time, goal-seeking improving time. But I don't know. I guess I never really got over that. Needing to keep doing something, otherwise it doesn't feel productive. Like Skin Taupe is almost over. I have no clue what to do afterwards. Skinvember. Have at you. Or have at it. You have a favorite skin you came up with? I have the opposite where I have too many I want to draw. Damn. If only. Yo, Amos. Appreciate it, dude. I put 6 weeks of time into each of them. You feel like you've exhausted all your league ideas? No, I feel like I can still just come up with random stupid shit posts. Like, whenever. I think the hard part is just, like, finishing it now. Or, like, making the more finished. Like, I don't render as much as I used to. I just want to get the idea out and then I'm done. Kind of like the recent Halloween thing. It's like hella scratchy. But I got what I wanted out. Just trying to go into the experimental phase again where I just want to try new things. That's good. Keeps things fresh. You have a Control Z counter. Yep, I got it working again. Woo! I remember there being like a short period of time where like I didn't bother to set it up. Does he keep even pressing it too much or something? Nah, it's just cute. I don't really look at it too much. I should get that like a timer thing up again also. Maybe next time. Let's see. How do we... ban? There we go. It is pretty cool, huh? What's up, Cleod? Any advice for someone who lost passion and discipline to... Oh. That is me right now. I mean, any reason you're feeling that way? I know I'm feeling that way, but why are you feeling that way? The AI thing? The classic. Yeah, the whole AI thing definitely is like a pretty big demotivator. I feel like if I like feel it even a little bit, even right now, like a lot of beginner artists are really gonna feel it. But I don't know. If you ask me, I feel like people who care about making like a good product that involves art is always gonna not want to just rip off everything like that. I feel like there's still gonna be people that want human input art. What's up, Danita? Experience consistency can survive AI. Wait, what does that mean? Like the grind. I mean, I feel like the grind will pay off. Like, do you mind saying why I feel that way? I have a feeling like drawing outside work for a while now. I mean, do you do drawing stuff for work? I feel like the working thing always taps people out a bit. I mean, I think for me it's just like probably develop like other interests. And I mean, I technically am still drawing every single day of the week for several hours. I think it's just like taking place of any personal stuff that I want to do. I think it's like probably reasonable that, at least for me, to be like, this might be too much arting for a single day. Because before work, I was like, I don't know, streaming for like 4, 5, 7, 9 hours every day. I forget how long it was. It was a while ago. I don't know. I think AI is like good for accidents and like references when it comes to just like setting up a baseline. But I've never really looked at an AI piece and been like, wow, that's interesting to look at. Or like, I wonder what AI was thinking when they made this decision. You know. But like, you look at like a person's work and it's like, oh, you can almost tell all these influences they have and like how it translated into their work. But I know, I don't know, not everybody cares about that, especially not the people who like will just throw AI at everything. But with that said, I'd like to believe that some companies would still be like, ooh, people. I like it when the guy can fuck up and make a whoopsie and create something cool. Yeah, the resource game is like crazy. You literally find anything for anyone. Anybody's his brushes. The only thing that makes a good artist is the brushes. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. What's up, stupid Matt? Stream, it's 1 a.m. and I gotta wake up early, do my best to stick around. Don't worry, dude. Good to see ya. We're not gonna be doing anything crazy. Just a little doodling, a little hanging out, a little chilling. The audio and everything is fine, right? My voice is fine, the background music isn't too loud. Audio's fine. Nice. Getting into baking and knitting. Ooh. Baking's hard, dude. What's your favorite baking? What's your favorite thing to bake, I guess? So far. I got a vacation now and thought, maybe trying personal stuff, just play games and feel guilty. See, this is the part where I say, oh, you shouldn't feel guilty for playing games, you should enjoy your break. Flashback to 10 minutes earlier, I said the exact same thing. What theme was this? It's kind of bumping. Legendary Quartet SV Scarlet Violet? Legendary? Eh. Yo, Lithium. What is up, dude? Pretty good at doing choco chips. Enjoy baking bread. Ooh, fancy. I can't bake for shit, so. I feel like the problem is, like, I like to eyeball ingredients too much. And, like, I like to, like, constantly check on stuff. Which is, like, I think the two things you should not do when you're baking. So I'm studying an illustration in college, the hard decision, the whole AI thing. Father major told me how to take a decision based on fear, follow what you really want to do. Pursuing art is being tough since always. Keep it up and not let AI to disappear my passion. Well said. It's definitely going to be rough, but what's that saying? Everything rough is worth chasing after, or some variation of that. Nothing. You guys know what I mean? Yeah, what up, Andrew? Need more Letty content for real. Yeah. I carved a Letty pumpkin. feel like I learn more by internet resources. Of course, parents want me to get a degree on something. It's fair. And I hear good things about the schools that like boot camp you into submission, like Art Center or whatever. And then you're stuck with like a $5 million debt for the rest of your life or something. I spent like 3 weeks in the hospital this month, completely lost track of my routine. Oof. That sucks, dude. Hope it wasn't anything serious. Yo, Wisaki. Appreciate it, dude. Shine Edge 2101. Welcome, welcome. Nothing hard is worth pursuing. Yep. Don't pursue the difficult stuff, just go for the money. You can do it. Instant gratification is what makes the world go round. I can't draw at all, but at least I've kind of got the hang of music. Hey, music is cool. Every day I'm outside, I'm not looking at other people's art for like hours. I'm listening to music. I'm technically listening to more music than I am drawing right now. You know? Like if I wasn't doing art, music or like making food sounds pretty appealing. It's basically anything that involves making something. It doesn't have like power tools because power tools are scary. 11K loans. It's gonna take the rest of the day, but he started streaming. Rip. Yo, Nazukara. Onkoye. How you guys? Yeah, I didn't ping Rars. I figured I'd just do like really quick casual whatever stream. Maybe if the hella once in a blue moon chance occurs that I start getting back into this, then I mean next time I'll definitely ping. do 3D? Not really. I know how to make cubes and then stretch the cube and put the cubes in places, but I'm not about to watch the Blender donut tutorial every time I forget. Which I've done like 4 times by now, mind you. Been lurking to love your vibes. Hey, let's go. Favorite Yordle? Tristan FX. Oh. Yeah, all these are referenced. Or all the poses so far pretty much have been referenced. Least favorite Yordles and why? I don't know if I ever thought about least favorite. They're all pretty bottom of the barrel if you ask me. Except for Tristan FX. Yeah, Lulu's pretty hideous. What's up, Nadrahos? What do you call Poppy mid? I didn't call it Poppy mid. I said Poppy bottom of the barrel, Lamau. Actually, Cled's pretty up there also. Did you ever draw yourself as a yordle? I think I have in the past. It's not really much though, it's literally just a bucket hat. A bucket hat and a hoodie. So like Vex, but with a bucket hat. A Magniac. Appreciate it, dude. Hope your day is going good too. There we go. Working on a new illustration today. Let's go. Any portfolio advice for someone looking to work as an illustrator for game studios? Cater your work towards the studio that you want to work at. It's always a solid one. If you have a specific studio in mind, try to make your stuff look like theirs, but then put some of yourself into it, you know? Like copy it and then like expand upon it, I guess. Why does this feel like a Game Grumps drawing? No, I still really want a Yordle. Or some kind of like small champion with a crossbow. Twitch already kind of has like a crossbow gun. But like a big crossbow, one that like it knocks him back every time he takes a shot. And then maybe it's like it's not the crossbow bolt. It's like an unloaded crossbow, but the Yordle itself is like the bullet or whatever, the bolt. So they would like fire the thing backwards and then knock themselves into the enemy. I don't know. It's pretty stupid. After making a lot of fantasy, realize I'm more close to Soulsborne, not quite as dark. Thanks for humoring my answer. Whoa, another Canadian, let's go. Are you in Vancouver area? Fraser Valley. Ooh, nice. I used to live in Richmond, so before I moved to California for work. Dude, no, so I freaking miss the rain. California does not rain. Chill out in Vancouver. Nice. Oh, where to go? Yo, Mr. 2 Miranda Cosgrove. Let me go back to that previous one. I was feeling the. I was feeling this theme. His favorite spot in Richmond back when we were still in Canada. I mean, I lived like literally right next to Richmond Center. It was kind of like in the middle of everything. Well, the end of the middle of everything. But I guess just the city life in the rain. Like there'd be like so many nights where it's just like raining, and outside you'd hear like cars driving in the rain, with the smell of rain. and it was like cold and shit. It's just really nice. I just like being next to the SkyTrain, I guess. What about you? Any particular favorite spots? Jupiter is visible to the naked eye. Well, that assumes you went outside. And we don't do that. This one restaurant spot in Richmond near Aberdeen. It's like no streetlights next to the river. I'm familiar with like Aberdeen and like the river in front of it. I don't know about the restaurant places though. Do you think hard round is something easy to soft round, or do you just switch from preference? I just bounce between whenever. I feel like if I use soft round, it feels like I'm going blind. But that's like the only thing I use. But I forget whoever said like Yordle holding a gun, but here you go. I actually do not remember what Poppy looked like. Looks like she just got some armor on her. As far as Chilliwack, close to Richmond, enjoy the nice quiet nights. Nice. Yeah, Vancouver's disgusting expensive. Same with California. It's always the big cities. Did I finish Drawbox? I might have done a little bit of Drawbox and then leached off of like whatever Google Images Krenz put up or got stolen from Krenz and put up. But no, there's a lot of exercise in Drawbox I haven't done. However, I do recommend people with higher patience than I to do the stuff in that. Do as I say, not as I do. Let's go 3 weeks ago. How am I gonna make this work? Ah, shit. How are you gonna plan to make it work? Furry commissions, furry commissions. Yo, Lumina. I like how you opened up with the Reese. Good to see you, dude. How you been? You can put hardness on pressure. I don't see the setting in Photoshop. Oh, it's replying to someone. Whoops. Remember throwing you off last time? I think at this point Lumina is synonymous with Reese. What's up, Sing Des? I was wondering what his favorite splash to work on that got released this year. Probably Melia or Briar. Either of those two were fun. I think it was fun to paint the feet. Yo, Poros and Yordles. Appreciate it. Juver. What's up, Juver? But I don't know, Shaco is also really fun. I think it's incredibly rare that Splash gets to have like a funky style like that, so it's like super I don't know, refreshing to work on. It's still like really relaxing because like working on Shaco is essentially how I paint a splash normally, just without all the rendering. I could like leave stuff like all weird blocky cell shaded like, and be like, yeah, fuck it, it's done, why not? You know? So that part was really fun. It's also cool because I know I was waiting like a really long time to do a Shaco Splash. Like I wanted to do a Shaco Splash since Crime City. And like, this is like the perfect, it lined up perfectly, I guess, this time, after not lining up the last 2 times. Ooh, Marnie's theme. Spectre you did on the splash is crazy too, you don't want to see that on his splashes. Oh, I hope so. I think a lot of the solo fighters like are trying to push on that like really exaggerated perspective. So I'm glad it had that impact. I think there was like one stage like right in the middle where I was like, his foot needs to be bigger. And that like added a good amount. But then I was also like, he needs to have a really flat ass. I don't imagine Shaco as a champion that's got cake. Like I want to see indents of the bone peer out of his pants. Like that's how lack of mass his ass is. Should be. Besides Besides, the prestige version already gave him enough. Stuff to work with. Yodel proportional like normal body and big head. It's kind of like big head, small torso, big hands, small arms. I feel like if you just make them like a big head with a normal body, they'll look like weird people with big heads. I don't know. Like like it feels like there's like several different ways to like draw Yordles, but my favorite way is like big head, small body, maybe small feet, large hands. Literally Maple Story. I think this is literally like Spirit Blossom Tristana proportions. What was my least favorite splash to draw? Ooh. It's the one that I'm working on right now, actually. It'll come out soon. It's my least favorite by far. Like, no competition. You thought Star Guardian Morgana was bad, and now this one is fucking 100 times worse. No, not even lying. Joking. True. Maple Story was a good time. Hands up. What's up, Mel? Yeah, DRX was fun. It's a lot of rendering for sure, but it was like enjoyable. It didn't feel like too overwhelming at any point, really. The piece that I'm working on right now immediately felt overwhelming and has been overwhelming for pretty much the entirety of its life. So we'll get to that when it comes out. I think the most stressful part about DRX was being like, damn, I hope the players like this. It would really suck to make a piece dedicated to them and they fucking hate it, you know? Oh, Roxu, woo woo woo. Welcome, welcome. What's the most satisfying part of rendering? The part where you shut your brain off and don't think about anything. You just make a material look like the material and you're good to go. Like the not so satisfying parts about rendering is the part where you're like moving shit around to solve problems. Which happens a lot for me because I don't know, I don't really sketch with precision. So what ends up happening is like I'm like moving stuff back and forth pretty much the entirety of the painting's life. Also, yo, Blue Whistle with the party at 19. What up, Blue Whistle folks? How y'all doing? What are you guys up to? What's up, Polybive? Must Broke? Sauna Wano? Doodlin? Nice, nice. Anything in particular? You are also doodling. Oh, we're doing figures. Oh, whoops. And then someone mentioned Yordle a single time, and I was like, okay. Time to get distracted. But yeah, appreciate the raid, dude. You got me into painting a while back. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, your stuff is super cute, actually. I like the alleyway box character. Nice. Color that Vex, please. Afterwards, if we get there. Not as good as Cheen. Cheen? Question mark. Hey, Snacked. What up? Gotcha, gotcha. Nah, that's sick though. Man, does that feel weird at all? Like, me, the person that got you into art? Because I feel like if I ever, like, met Keenan Lafferty, I would be like, I don't even know what to say. Grayscale to color type and going right to color is tough for me. Dude, actually, for a long time, I wish I could do grayscale to color. But I could just never get the colors to be, like, good. Grayscale to color is like a whole other beast. I do not understand it, like, at all. So what up, Mr. Gala? So nice to meet you streaming for the first time. Love your artwork so much. It's nice to keep drawing. Let's go. You got this. We all got this. But only if we work hard. And working hard sucks. Yeah, tonight's stream was kind of spontaneous. I think the last time I streamed was literally in February of this year, so good timing. But if I finish my chores and you finish thine, tonight we're going to party like it's 1699. I met Terrence at a Lightbox last year. When I got back to the hotel, I was freaking out. Dude, I fucking love Terry. He's such a cool guy. He's like way more pleasant to talk to than some other people. But no, he's awesome. Yeah, he knows how to make the colors good. I mean, honestly, the only notes I know how to make colors look good is make them bright and punchy, because I like bright and punchy colors, and then lean in towards either warm or cool. For majority of your scenes, so it doesn't feel super even. Like I think for the ponytails here, if I pump the blue up anymore, it might start to get like too cool or too like 50-50. Like that. Which is still look cool, but like anything that hint that it's already like getting cooler is all I need for this thing, I think. So I guess it's more of like a 30-70 warm cool. Not so much 50-50. Bleh. Wait. Bleh. But I mean, take color inspiration from whoever you like the colors from. It's fine to me to like going right for the block into the flat color and rendering out wigs me out. Yeah, I think a cool thing, at least with not working at grayscale, is like you can study value, but you don't have to necessarily paint in value. You just like keep flipping it black and white, and actually I haven't flipped it black and white once. Hold on. Yeah, it looks good to me. Whatever. I don't like that song. It's like even though you're not painting color black and white, it's still hella important. God bless Procreate. Dude, ZB. I wish I could use Procreate. Everything about it just seems perfect, you know? You get to, it's portable. You can whip it out anytime you want. It's essentially just like Photoshop. And yet, I can't fucking use Procreate. I'm just too used to Photoshop. Everything down to like the feel of the pen and or the weight of the pen, the feel of the screen, the no keyboard thing. It's just like, man. Anytime I see somebody like be super good at like Procreate, I'm always like, man, I wish I could take Photoshop outside. What's the shortcut for flipping black and white? I should have something in my description about it, I think. Yeah, it's in resource section, hotkeying black white. And like how to set it up and shit. Yo, cute dragon, what up? Long time no see. Well, you did seem like a time saver because I did full value. Point them down, then you could get color layers in. Yeah, different process, I guess. There are some drawbacks towards just painting color like this, though. Like, it's really, I find it really difficult to experiment with colors. Like, you know, those people that can just like flip a couple layers and suddenly it's nighttime. That's like a lot harder to do that with this, I think. Like, I don't do it. If I need like a nighttime scene, I'll just like manually paint it all blue. Maybe with like a couple multiplies, but yeah. I mean, that's part of what makes it interesting. It's just all the different ways you can get to one goal, I guess. There's gonna be people out there that can do line art way better. And I fucking hate them, but it's okay. Ooh, Wally's theme. Really wish I knew how to render, but I get so confused and lost, and my colors look terrible. Yeah, I think rendering is just kind of like understanding how light works, which is like the most vague, generic way to explain it. But it's like, if you understand how light affects the surface, then you'll know what you're rendering, you'll know how to render it, I guess. And I'm not saying it's like easy or anything, but knowing what you're trying to put down with the strokes that you put down definitely lowers the amount of noodling that you do, which is like super important. Like, the reason I'm like throwing all these strokes down like this is because I'm like, yeah, okay, I kind of have an idea where I want my light shapes to be and my shadow shapes. You know, how can I explain that something is shiny in the least amount of strokes? Like, do I need to spend 15 minutes on the specular? No, I could probably just be like, blip, and then blip. And it's like, oh, the eyes look shiny for some reason. Kind of deal. Same with this, like, gold plating Gunpoppy. I'm like, you know, how do I make it shiny relative to the stuff around it? Do I need to bump up the specular more? Do I need more speculars? Just random questions like that, I guess. No, not random. Deliberate. Ba, ba, ba. I'm falling behind in messages. Will VOD be up? Yep. Manga Shake, what's up, Elixir? Does Riot require you to use only Photoshop? No, you can use whatever you want. At least whatever's compatible with some of the files if you're going to be like throwing them around. Photoshop's usually pretty safe, but like Crowns works in Procreate. Doesn't Photoshop have a mobile version on iPads? No idea. Also, hey. What's my OC's name? It is Letty. What's up, Luxart? Or you just putting colors in the right place. Yep. Just drawing the fucking owl. Yo, Litvig. Appreciate it, dude. You have tips for designing shadow shapes, cinematic lighting. I'm trying to improve illustration feedback. Got him Terran Fortune. I finally have time for a job. Disappeared. I mean, it's kind of a, it's a pretty, it's a super wide topic. Could probably spend an entire stream and stuff talking about it, and leaking industry secrets. No, but it mostly comes down to just doing a lot of film cinematic study things and working off those. Obviously, that's like a very not cool answer, very vague answer. But oh shit, FF Sade with the return raid. What's up, Sade? Did your stream finally end? But welcome, Kionia, Clickbait VT, Sci-Fi Baby Seal, St. Pyre. Why is Poppy holding a gun? This looks amazing. Well, the stream started off and I was doing figures, right? I was planning to do figures for the rest of the stream because I had nothing else to do. And someone in chat mentioned something about a Yordle, and I drew Vex, and I drew a Poppy, and now Poppy's holding a gun. Oh yeah, I forget. Even though I just learned earlier today that you're a huge Vex fan. But yeah, she's here. She's here and she's chilling. Dude, say it. Is it wild that it's been like 5 years since we hit up that art lab thing? Is that wild? That seems pretty wild. Oh man, all these comments. Okay, I gotta scroll back up and catch up. Cinematic lighting. Any tips for those starting to practice splash art? Just copy all the splash arts that you like or love, and try to put like make something like it. And anywhere you feel like you're falling short, like join a cool Discord and ask for feedback. Just constantly copy and push yourself. I think that's the quickest answer I can give for that. Because if you run into stuff that you struggle with, you're going to want to learn how to overcome those challenges, and they'll just naturally like move on from there. But if you're ever lost, just fucking copy. And that's what I did, I guess. It'll like give you a direction if you don't have one, because you can always keep copying. Like I was literally copying earlier, just looking at poses and stuff. Wow, a stream. What's up, Art Boyle? Like this battle music? Hell yeah. I've been into Pokemon battle music for like last couple of weeks. They got good music. Still puzzled how you painted the gingerbread man lighting effects on Sugar Rush Zillion. So, from what I recall, okay, the gingerbread man, the background is pretty dark, right? And then you just had layers of like, I guess I could kind of do it here. Say this is like the gingerbread man head. Oops. Yo, Mr. Gala with the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it a lot, my dude. Hope you're having an enjoyable night. Right, just to lay down like some base color. And then maybe you would go in with the color dodge and like do an outline of it. Although I might have done this one first. I don't think it really matters. Alright. Just something like that. Then if you want, you could fancy it up. Some sparkles. But yeah, no worries, Kionia. Briar was hella fun to work on. I remember I only had one goal working on that splash, and it was just to not make the feet look ugly, which I guess worked out. But yeah, Sade, what you guys end up doing on your stream? Was it just raffle doodles the entire time, or? Just raffles? Damn. I have to check it out after. Our live was good times though. I think I found some photos of it recently. Oh man. Yeah, I was thinking about pulling out my my like red art lab sketch thingy and getting some doodles from people at Lightbox. But then in the end I didn't, and I kind of wish I had. That's okay. It's always next year. I'm doing thumbnail studies, copying this video easier to make my own ideas. Nice. And you just gotta keep doing that until you're sick of art. Like me. Until you're like aged and salty and can't say something good without saying, following it up with sarcasm right after. Just gotta go. Gotta cut your stream. Have a good night, Sade. Appreciate the raid. It's good to see that you're still alive. You replicated it so quickly. Yeah, I think it's good if you like keep it simple once you like kind of figure it out. So like linear dodge and a color dodge layer, and you can to throw 50 different layer VFXs at it, unless you want to. ArtStation photo crop, yeah, I had to. I kind of couldn't not do it, you know. I was like very heavily invested in like following what people were saying about it though, because people had a lot to say, both good and bad. The fact that it was about feet was like very, I don't know, very funny to me. It was Naruto sounding music. Mustard final. Is there actually a Pokemon character called Mustard? How's Lightbox this year? I only went on Friday, so I didn't see Saturday or today. But it looked pretty healthy. There's like hella people lining up, and lots of excited people. But it was cool. Do I still work out? No. I haven't worked out in forever. I literally do not move. The only thing I work out is my wrist from drawing. Yes, copious amounts of drawing. This poppy should be about done. I just add a little shine to everything. It's a little better. Is it a good idea to try to be like every other artist out there so one is able to get a job in the industry, or should artists find their own unique ways and do things their own way? Characters not industry standard, for example. Thanks. Well, I think if you have a specific, say if like a specific game or company that you want to work for, it could help to maybe do things similar in their style, but at the same time, if you have like, if you're really passionate about some way you like to do things, or like messages that you really want to get across with your particular process, then I would still try to hold on to that. I think every like splash artist does things. They follow a similar process, but they still have like you can still tell like when something is like an Alex Flores, you know, or if something's like a I don't know, a Terry or a Fortune or a I guess just what I'm trying to say is just like know what the company that wants you wants or would want if they wanted you. And if they allow you the freedom to do so, then like keep doing things the way you like to do it, which is what I'm like super grateful for Splash. Is like they let me paint kind of like this, but like for a Splash, So you're never gonna be 100% someone else. So you might as well try to, as cheesy as it sounds, be the best you that you can be. Because I feel like bringing something new is also very valuable. Because like when you show a portfolio to like a company or something, I imagine you're also like showing like all the shit you picked up on your journey there. And that in itself is like, I imagine is pretty valuable. You can tell when something's a hoser. Yeah. When the background is all like undefined and blurry and smudgy. It's got that vibe. Obviously I'm kidding. Kinda. Flores is crazy. Flores is crazy. He is a crazy son of a bitch. But we love him for that. Yeah, I think Poppy is done. I can't tell for sure, bro. Last year's betting was done by Flores, and guess what? None were done by him. Yeah. There were some hella Flores vibes in that. And hella Pan vibes. But for the most part, you can kind of tell who did stuff. Massey's work isn't clean as the underlying sketch showing up in some of the things unprofessional and ugly, so I wonder if I live up the Star Matter stereotype. I mean, if you're gonna keep the unprofessional and ugly part, as you call it, then all you gotta do is push on the other parts that are really, really good. Or make them really, really good, like the idea or the execution. If the concept is like so good that they're not even gonna care that it's messy, right? If like you come up with like a champion concept that's like a Yordle but with like a giant crossbow, you know, they're not even gonna care that it's messy because they're gonna be like, damn, that's fucking cool. At least that's what I think, anyways. Results may vary depending on who you ask. No. It's a different crossbow yordle this time. Because Tali Tali is going to be designing it. And it's going to be the scratchiest, quote-unquote ugliest thing ever. But the execution is going to be so good. They can't turn it down, you know? Because there's something there. There's an energy, there's a passion. There's a giant crossbow in the works. Because honestly, like once you get the crossbow in there, you won. You beat the game. You're in. It's literally nothing cooler than a big wooden, heavy, sluggish, slow reloading, strength requiring crossbow. Well, where all these follows come from? I didn't see no raid. What's up, Brongadongo? Ray Remy? Stroke my legs, Austin Nurse 1234. Apple Chancery. Tapiasa, Bago 1. Is everyone saying hi to each other? Any tips for drawing gesture? Everyone does it differently, and I don't really know if I'm doing it right. I think for gesture drawing, as long as you feel the energy of the pose, you can't really do it wrong, I guess. So like, if you see someone like sitting, but they're like leaning back, right? Like, how much can you like push the curve of their spine before you like break their body? How much can you like tilt their head forward down like this before you like break their neck? It's like push it way more than you have to. When it comes to like standing poses, right? And this is just like a hella quick rundown. Whoops. Right, what kind of energy are you trying to push into this guy that's standing? Is he slouching, curving the spine? Right, or is he like Professor Farnsworth in that one Futurama episode where he gets his spine bent to the point where he's kind of doing the limbo? You know, you want to Professor Farnsworth all your gesture drawings and you'll be good to go. But I don't know where everyone came from, but welcome y'all. We just finished doing some Poppy. And now we're just kind of fucking around. But hope you guys are having a good one. Man, see y'all asking me for backstory and the name. I'll just give him like the Shaco treatment. He has no lore. Yo, X19th with the Church Prime sub. Appreciate the sub, dude. Hope you're having a good Sunday night. Is he still just like a random homicidal comic or something? I haven't looked at his lore in like 10 years, but I'm imagining it probably hasn't changed in 10 years. He just spawned in. Dark and mysterious past. He's like a Minecraft like passive mob. If the conditions are right, he'll like pop up. How many shots in the crossbow for reloading? 1. I don't even know how this guy would reload it. He shoots himself at people. He doesn't shoot at all, he just bashes people with it. Yo, Mako with the 30 months. What up, Mako? Surprised you're still awake. I was actually probably gonna head off because it's let's see. Gotcha. Yo, what's up, Al? But it's been work to finish this one. Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna watch itself. Alright, thanks for hanging out at Magniac. It's okay, I think the sketch is done. Do you have any recommended resources to learn about specular light? Specifically, I don't really know. I imagine there's something in James Gurney's color and light thing to do with speculars. Or, what's his face? The schoolism guy. That goes over the... Fuck, what's his name? Schoolism... courses. No, not Bobby Chu. I mean, yeah, Bobby Chu is a schoolism, but... Sam Nielsen, yeah. He goes over everything light related. It's like super useful. But yeah, it's probably getting around that time. I should hop off for a bit. It's cool to see you guys again. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, have a good Monday, Lamau.